Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chrisley knows best. Todd pushes Savannah toward arranged marriage, wants to choose her husband like in the 1800s. Chrisley knows best star Todd isn't very sure about his daughter's choice when it comes to marriage. Or maybe he just doesn't want to give her that liberty. Well, every parent wants their children to marry someone who will be with them through their lows and highs, no matter what happens. Well, Todd and his wife, Julie, seem very much in love after so many years of marriage. It looks like he wants the same for his daughter, Savannah, which isn't unreasonable. However, he does not want her to choose a partner on her own. But why? Keep reading to find out. Chrisley knows best. Todd bashes Savannah for airing family's dirty laundry. A few months ago, Chrisley Knows Best released the family's docuseries to welcome Todd and Julie back to television. Savannah served as executive producer, with Chase by her side. While everyone thought it would be memorable, Todd could not help but express his disappointment with his daughter. He did not like how Savannah portrayed his family as standing up from the ashes all over again. The reality TV star was equally unhappy that she aired the family's dirty laundry in public. Furthermore, Todd said she should not have criticized her grandfather, Harvey, on national television. He called it awful of her to say that Harvey favors Chase and not her. Even their unsteady relationship troubled their father a lot. Chrisley knows best. Todd urges Savannah to consider an arranged marriage. Chrisley Knows Best star Todd wants his daughter, Savannah, to get married the traditional way. Recently, Savannah shared a clip from their podcast in which he questioned her about her plans for marriage. She answered that at some point she would want to get married. "Do you think it will be before I draw Social Security?" he asked. His daughter simply replied that she did not yet know. Todd said that if she waits that long to get married, she might even end up living with someone who will be on Social Security. Savannah, on the other hand, could not stop laughing. She then asked him whether it would be Todd or her partner who would receive Social Security. "Well, I hope that you ain't got a husband on Social Security." He explained that he does not want his grandchildren raised by an old fart. When Savannah added that whatever happens will happen, he disagreed. Todd added that, whatever happens in our lives, we have some control over it. He further explained that if someone gets a chance to choose, the only catch is that they do not always know what is right for them. Todd told Savannah that she should let him and her mother choose a partner for her. Todd wants a partner for his daughter who will stay with her no matter what, maybe even in crime. When Savannah asked her father about what he was trying to do, he replied that this is how things were done in the 1800s. "Well, this is not the 1800s, okay?" she said. Her father added that back in the day, he could have gotten her married with the promise of 2 mules and a wagon. Savannah concluded that she does not yet know about marriage and children. "They may be on Social Security, or he may be on Social Security, who knows," she added. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for more Chrisley Knows Best updates. If there was one thing the Chrisley family had grown accustomed to, it was Todd Chrisley's ability to turn even the simplest life decision into a dramatic, over-the-top production worthy of a Bravo spin-off. But this time, he had truly outdone himself. Savannah Chrisley had barely finished her morning coffee when Todd marched into the kitchen like a royal herald with breaking news about the kingdom. He held a stack of papers, his reading glasses perched at the end of his nose, and an expression that suggested he had been up since dawn plotting. Savannah didn't even look up. "Dad, whatever it is, the answer is probably no." "Oh, sweetheart," Todd said with great solemnity. "I am only trying to save your future." Chase snorted from the fridge, where he was hunting for leftover pizza. "That's never a good sign." Todd slapped the stack of papers down on the kitchen island with a thud that made Nanny Faye look up from her crossword. "I've made a list." Savannah finally raised an eyebrow. "A list of what?" "Men I need to block." "A list of eligible bachelors," Todd declared proudly. "Hand-selected by your father. Background checked. Financially stable. Morally upright. And all raised with manners like men used to have in the 1800s. Savannah stared at him, blinking slowly. "I'm sorry, you want to arrange my marriage?" Nanny Faye let out a wheezing laugh. "Lord help us all, he's serious." "Oh, I'm more than serious," Todd said, pacing dramatically like a southern matchmaker preparing for the ball of the century. "I have already reached out to 2 mothers, 3 pastors, and 1 family attorney. We are doing this properly." Savannah put her hands on the counter, leaning in with a dangerously controlled tone. "Dad, what brought this on?" Todd stopped pacing, lifting his chin. "Your dating history." Chase chimed in, pointing with a slice of pizza. "I vote we let Dad do it." His taste in men can't be worse than yours. Savannah shot him a glare. Eat your pizza and stay out of this. But Todd wasn't done. He walked over to Savannah and gently touched her shoulder. Sweetheart, all I want is for you to have the very best. And clearly, the world has gone off the rails. Men don't court anymore. They don't bring flowers. They don't write letters. They don't ask permission from the daddy. Dad, Savannah groaned. It's not 1802. It should be, Todd insisted. People married young. Families looked after each other. Husbands worked hard. Wives didn't settle for men who can't even change a tire. Nanny Faye took a sip of her coffee. Todd, in the 1800s they also didn't use deodorant. Let's not get nostalgic. Savannah finally grabbed the stack of papers, flipping through them. Each candidate Todd had listed came with bullet points. One was a 32-year-old accountant who raised alpacas. Another was a 29-year-old dentist who, according to Todd's note, had excellent bone structure and came from a fine southern lineage. Another man owned a chain of hardware stores and apparently knew how to fix things and build a house with his bare hands. Dad, Savannah said slowly, these men are older than me, and one of them literally breeds alpacas for fun. Don't dismiss the alpaca man, Todd said sternly. He has a very stable income. Chase almost
Savannah
choked on
pushed
his
the
papers
soda,
back
laughing.
toward Todd. I love you, but no. I'm not letting you pick my husband like we're reenacting Pride and Prejudice. But you've made so many terrible choices. Todd protested. If this were the 1800s, we'd have married you off at 16 and been done with all this heartbreak. Dad! Savannah yelped. I am a grown woman. I'm not being auctioned off like a prized cow. Nanny Faye leaned back in her chair. Well, Todd, if you're arranging marriages, you might as well find one for Chase too. Lord knows he needs help. Hey! Chase complained. I'm doing fine. No, you're not, Savannah and Todd said in unison. Todd ignored Chase and tapped the papers. Savannah, I'm not forcing you. I'm simply guiding you like any good father would. You're guiding me toward a man who probably churns his own butter, Savannah said dryly. Exactly. Todd beamed. See, you understand. She dropped her face into her hands. Oh my God. Just then Grayson wandered in, half asleep, grabbing a banana. What's going on? Todd puffed up. I'm arranging Savannah's marriage. Grayson froze. Like in the old days? Yes, Todd said proudly. Without a word, Grayson turned and left the room. Savannah pushed her hair back and took a slow breath. Dad, I know you want the best for me. I know you're scared I'll get hurt again. But you can't control my entire future. Todd softened instantly. Sweetheart, I don't want to control you. I just can't stand to see you hurting. You deserve a man who loves you, protects you, cherishes you. And I'll find him, she said gently. On my own. Todd swallowed hard, emotions rising behind his eyes. But what if you choose wrong again? Savannah stepped forward and hugged him. Then I'll pick myself up like I always do. And you'll still be there. You don't have to choose for me. Todd hugged her back tightly, letting out a sigh. I guess maybe I got carried away. Yes, Chase said from across the room. You absolutely did. Todd reluctantly slid the papers into a drawer. Fine. No arranged marriage. But if one of these fine young men happens to call, you could at least say hello. Dad! Just hello. Savannah laughed. Okay. I'll say hello. Maybe. Todd perked up instantly. Wonderful. Because I may or may not have already scheduled a coffee date for tomorrow morning. Savannah's jaw dropped. Dad! Nanny Faye cackled. Lord, this is better than TV. Savannah shook her head, though a smile tugged at her lips. You are absolutely impossible. Todd winked. And yet you still love me. Unfortunately, she teased. As the family dissolved into laughter and eye rolls, Todd secretly pulled out his phone and texted the first candidate.